Hello from Jihad and the World, a podcast that explores the intersection of Western and Islamic cultures. The author is Mark Silinsky of Kensington Security Consulting, which provides education on national security. This is episode 3 in a 10-part series about a mass murder attack at Fort Hood, Texas, in 2009. In this episode, we look at Hassan's early life and early career in the U.S. Army. The series is titled Rampage, Mass Murder at Fort Hood. Hassan was born on September 8, 1970, in Arlington, Virginia, to Jordanian parents of Palestinian descent. His mother, Hanan Ismail Nora Hassan, was born in Israel in 1952 to an Arab family and remained dedicated to her Palestinian identity. His father, Malik Awadallah Hassan, was born in Palestine. Malik Hasan immigrated to Virginia in 1962 at age 16, and Nora Hassan arrived around the same time. They owned Mount Olive Grill and Bar, as well as a grocery store in the Roanoke area. The family lives on Lancelot Lane in Northwest Roanoke. They also owned the community grocery store on Elm Avenue in Roanoke. The Hassans operated the Capitol Restaurant in the Roanoke City Market from 1987 to 1995. A local newspaper described it as a dive beer hall and diner with a bad reputation and many down-and-out regulars. For the next 8 years, customers enjoyed greasy blue plate specials and sipped Old Milwaukee in the worn wooden booths, while a jukebox played Motown tunes. In a 1995 interview with the Roanoke Times, Malik Hasan, Nidal's father, admitted that the reputation of the Capitol wasn't that good. Nora died in 2001. She managed the now-closed Capitol Restaurant in the Roanoke area. According to her obituary, she was known for her ability to keep sometimes rowdy customers out of trouble and always had a warm meal for someone who otherwise would not have anything to eat that evening. And she was highly valued for her kindness and dedication. The family opened an upscale restaurant, Mount of Olives Bar and Grill, on Jefferson Street, named after his father's olive grove in Jerusalem. The restaurant featured an elegant atmosphere and served imported beers, lamb kebabs, and stuffed grape leaves. The Hassan family also owned the Hot Dog Queen on Church Avenue, Parish Grocery on 4th Street, and Community Grocery on Elm Avenue. Malik Hasan died in 1998, at age 52, from a massive heart attack. His wife, Nora, passed away 3 years later at age 49. Both were very proud of their accomplished and promising son, Nidal. Boyhood. Nidal Hassan spent 1 year at Wakefield High School in Arlington, Virginia, as a freshman in 1986 before transferring to William Fleming in Roanoke, from which he graduated in 1988. He attended Virginia Western Community College from 1990 to 1992 and graduated summa cum laude with an associate degree in science. Afterward, he enrolled at Virginia Tech as a pre-med major. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree with honors in biochemistry from the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, minoring in biology and chemistry. Before attending Virginia Tech, Hassan completed coursework at both Barstow Community College in California and Virginia Western Community College in Roanoke. Hassan was not affiliated with the Virginia Tech Corps of Cadets or any ROTC program at Tech. Hassan obtained a concealed weapons permit in 1996, according to Roanoke County Circuit Court records. The Roanoke Times archives indicate he graduated from Virginia Tech in 1995. He later attended the F. Edward Hebert School of Medicine at the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences in Bethesda, Maryland, where he completed his studies in 2003. He finished his residency at Walter Reed Army Medical Center in Washington, D.C. in 2007. He was also a fellow at the Center for the Study of Traumatic Stress at the Bethesda Military Medical School, specializing in disaster and preventive care psychiatry. He would tell us that the military was his life, Hassan's aunt recalled. He did not make many friends. He was unmarried and had no children. Colleagues at Walter Reed reported he avoided contact with women. He remained a devout Muslim, praying daily at the Muslim Community Center in Silver Spring, Maryland, sometimes arriving in his army fatigues. Since September 11, 2001, the aunt said he had been harassed because of his Muslim faith and sought to be discharged from the military. He even hired a lawyer to see if he could get out of the army before his contract expired. This was his aunt's account. Others who knew him would dispute it. While an intern at Walter Reed, Hassan faced some difficulties that needed counseling and extra supervision, said Dr. Thomas Grieger, who was the training director at the time. He remembered Hassan as a mostly very quiet person who never spoke badly about the military or his country. Others described Hassan as blunt about his opposition to the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. This pent-up resentment, alienation, and anger toward the United States would surface in November 2009. Hassan's difficulties will be discussed in the next episode of Rampage, Mass Murder at Fort Hood. Thanks for listening to this episode of Jihad and the World. Our upcoming book, Cauldron of Terror, Hamas, Israel, and the World, will be available in July 2026. This podcast does not represent the official position of the United States government. Until next time, goodbye from Kensington Security Consulting.